I'm Maria Menounos, and you're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Hey. There we go. I had to hear the intro to fully get into it, you know?
What's up, everybody? You know what it is. X on the Beach, Peak of Love after show. We are so excited because not only was it a great episode, but we got guests on guests. It's your boy Gonsalves here. You already know who I am. And next to me, and you know who she is. You should know because she's Since they don't play all day.
Right. I mean, if they don't know, well, then that's on y'all.
That's on y'all. That's on y'all. And of course, we got Akilah, everyone's friend, is in the building.
That's right. How y'all doing?
Yeah. And our messy correspondent, Messy Melody, is in the building with all the inches.
Yes. Thank you. What's up?
We
about to be real messy today.
That's all you.
Oh, it's a mess fest. It's a mess fest. It's going down. So yeah, it's about to go down. Let's get it. Let's get it. It's guest time. It's guest time. Guest time. Ladies and gentlemen, in the studio.
In studio.
You might have seen him on Love Island. You might have seen him on the gram doing things like this and looking just super suave. Sam is in the building. What's up?
Hey! What up, Sam?
Cheers, everyone.
Sam is in the building. Is this our first UK?
It is.
Yes, you guys.
In
This is
studio.
some history.
This is
We're
historic.
making history.
Making
Right.
history in the building.
And I have no drink.
Oh gosh.
Can someone bring me a drink?
You know what? We're gonna keep it moving.
Okay.
We do have another guest.
Yes.
Another guest. She is on the Skype land.
Skype.
Sydney is in the
Hey,
building.
girl.
What's up?
What up?
Hello.
Everything is
Sydney,
good.
girl.
Sydney, we gotta
girl.
talk to you right
need to.
now.
Yeah.
Right now.
Right now.
This is your time, Sydney.
Yeah,
This
so
is your
This is your
time.
time. Reclaim
My time
it.
is done.
She said reclaim. All right,
Reclaim
here's the
it.
deal. Here's the deal. You got eliminated this episode. There was a bunch of stuff with Nicole that I'm not happy about. We talked about it already. I feel like you got the shaft. Please tell us what is going on. Tell us how that ended right now.
Well, I did definitely get shafted. I'm sure you saw that I got shafted in a hot tub. But I
Yes.
mean, I've had worse hot tub experiences, so I mean, I guess it wasn't that bad.
Really?
I mean-
because that was bad.
Did you say it wasn't that bad?
She said worse.
Sydney?
Hey,
I mean-
honestly though, they did show the worst of the worst. I mean, it was not as awkward as it looked. I kind of thought it was pretty funny. I was laughing a bit, but obviously they're not going to show that. Yeah, I don't know. It was definitely like odd, but overall it wasn't that bad.
I mean, did you? Okay, girl, how the fuck you don't think that was not that bad? I mean, you guys were kissing in a clubhouse, and then you come out to her ex, and she just totally ditches you. I mean, why didn't you think in that moment, I'm gonna get up out this hot tub and say deuces to this girl? I mean, you had to have some type of rage in you, girl.
Well, I mean, obviously I was a little bit upset, but I mean, like, after, like, I had got feelings for Nicole and stuff, I did want to kind of see what she was going to say, how she was going to react to Ashley type thing. And I mean, also I was kind of told not to get out of the hot tub, so.
Really? So you had to sit there.
So you were trapped in the hot tub.
I was trapped in the hot tub, but
Wow.
I mean, I had my wine and stuff, so, like, I don't know, I was good to go. Live entertainment.
Girl, my eye roll would have been just like you, all the way
yeah.
back in the head.
So I want to divert to Sam real quick. I mean, you saw, the situation with Nicole unfold and how she kind of was on, Laurel, and then Sydney comes into play and she's like, I'm all over Sydney. And then we see the ex Ashley come in and it's almost like Sydney doesn't exist. At least that's what we see. Did it look like that in the house?
It did look like that, but the thing was, Nicole made it quite clear that was going to be the situation.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's quite difficult to be like angry. I know, like, she does that thing,
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
But it was quite clear. She made that, like, if Ashley comes in, Sydney, you gotta go. And Sydney was like, okay. So.
I mean, Sydney, at this point, did you just not want to feel like a crazy bitch? Like, you wanted to kind of handle this with, like, grace? Like, okay, maybe she might come back to me? Like, were you trying to hold on to that a little bit?
No, not at all, honestly, because, like, Nicole, Sam's completely right. Nicole was honest with me the whole time. And I mean, I'm not stupid. I'm not blind. Like, everyone told me about Ashley. They're like, there's this ex that might show up. And I was like, okay, yeah. But I mean, like, for me, it's very hard for me to make connections with people. I just like have a very interesting standard. So I mean, I was like, honestly, I'm making a great connection with her. I'm just gonna live in the moment and enjoy it for now and see what happens. So I mean, no hard feelings towards Nicole, no hard feelings towards Ashley. Like I saw that it could potentially be coming, and that it did.
Word.
Girl, I need to be more like
really
you.
mature, really mature.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's
Right.
well, and just like Sam was saying, like she did make it clear,
Yeah.
even though it doesn't make it any. I don't think it makes it any better per se.
True.
But it does. It's understandable.
No,
like
Nicole's
it's
a
an
fuck girl,
understanding.
but she owns it.
Yeah,
That's
exactly. She is a fuck girl, but I mean, like, I saw it coming. I mean, like, I don't know, she's just like my guy friends. I know the game. I know how she's gonna play it. So I mean, like, yeah, I can't be mad at anyone.
Well, Sydney, I will be mad for you.
Yeah, I don't think
you know
I'm
what?
not mad.
Everyone's giving her like kind of a pass, like, oh, she's one of the guys. It's not okay to make,
Yeah.
you know, to be
She
a piece
did
of
you
shit.
wrong.
so-
She did you
Right.
dirty, and you know what?
She
We
did
are
me
gonna
dirty.
She did.
It's just, the
I
thing
was
is, like,
muddy.
it's okay. It's okay for someone to admit, like, yes, I have feelings for this other girl, but
Right.
she was not even only stringing you along. She was like pulling you, pushing you, everything.
She was
along.
tugging me with a rope.
tugging you, everything. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like I can't really give her too much of a pass, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
it
I understand.
It
Yeah.
looked from what viewer's perspective, it looked like she
Viewer's
just totally,
perspective.
as soon as Ashley came, it was almost like she was all over you, all about you, and then when Ashley came, then it immediately stopped. It was almost like you didn't exist anymore. That's how it looked to us.
Well, no, that is how it felt. But
Okay.
the only difference was that like nobody really understands how clear she made it to me that Ashley might show up and that she did
Right.
still have feelings for
Okay.
someone else. But
For
I
sure.
mean, like it was very like kind of like it was me, and then within 10 seconds it was her type of thing.
Got
But
it.
I mean, like,
able,
pardon?
were you able to like have that conversation with her? I mean, maybe we haven't seen it yet, but were you ever to have that conversation before you left? I mean, you're at the house now, girl. Did you have any conversation with her about the situation?
I think actually the next day we had a little bit of a short and sweet convo type thing. I mean, like, I'm not a very dramatic person, and I don't get my feelings like hurt very easily, and I'm just like not into really like emotional things. So she kind of tried to have the conversation with me, and I honestly kind of just like brushed it off. I was just kind of like, honestly, like, you're happy, like, what am I gonna fucking do about it now? Like, go be happy, and like, I'll go. There's a dog waiting for me at home. I mean, like, he's gonna make me happy, so let's just fucking go home. Like,
Hey, get that the dog.
yeah, the dog.
The dog. Sam.
Shout out to your dog, girl. Shout out to
So
your dog.
we see in this episode, there was a situation with Tyranny, and it had kind of been bubby-tating, right?
You talking about the breakfast in bed table?
Yes. Get to the
That's what us English boys do, you know.
Yeah. So you served us a little breakfast.
Yep.
She was super happy. Never had the breakfast in bed. I don't think she ever had the 98-degree eggs as well. That worked.
Yeah.
Tell me what was going on with you and her at that moment.
In that moment, to be honest, a lot of things have been going on in the house. So I thought, you know what, I'll just calm down all the situations. I'll just do a nice thing for Tierney. She hadn't really had a lot of luck yet, and I'd just been everywhere. So I thought, you know what, I'll cook her a bit of poached eggs, a couple of sausages, bit of bacon, and just calm the mood, if I'm honest.
Okay.
Calm the mood. What you mean by calm
To be
the
honest,
mood?
It wasn't for me, right? It wasn't a big thing. It wasn't a big situation. I thought it's just breakfast.
Really?
You just do this to everybody.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Wow.
Is it
Where's
not
our
normal?
breakfast?
Well,
I was
honey.
like, yeah, you didn't bring us breakfast.
Is it not normal? I thought
No,
it was
it's
like
not normal.
It's not
No.
No.
Yeah, she took it pretty
Right.
strong.
I mean, the fact that you took the time to make her them hard-boiled eggs.
Poached
Hey,
eggs.
that takes time.
That was not poached.
That was not poached. Those were not poached. They had the shell on them.
well,
Come
that's
on,
how you
guys.
know they didn't happen
To
for
be
you.
honest,
Get your colony.
I'll
Get
be
your
like
colonies
Tyranny.
together. Look, okay. Sam, this is the thing. I just want to know, is this something that happens in the UK? You make breakfast every day for your significant other.
Or potentials.
Yes.
Yeah, I think
You
so.
do.
Yeah. Like,
Sydney, you hear that? You need
I
to
hear
get
that.
someone from the UK. You get some
Yeah,
breakfast.
right. I can make my own breakfast, man.
Oh, stay
I'm
single.
It's independent. That's what I'm
Okay.
talking about.
Okay. Wow, just shut me down.
All right.
I'm trying to throw.
Hey, I'm
throw
a
little-
good breakfast maker. I'm above average.
Okay.
I hear that.
Work,
All right, you
work.
single males out there,
Yeah,
if
yeah,
y'all hear that,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
females,
Right.
because she like both. So
So, going back to you, Sam, were you feeling like Tyranny? I mean, obviously, you're in the house. There, was a situation where you kind of wanted to kind of talk to Demi for a minute, and then kind of got shut down, immediately, and then kind of moved on a little bit. Was Tyranny just an option for you, or were you really feeling her?
Right, so the situation is, I went in there just like, just normal guy, just having a good time.
Yes.
I had one conversation and it all went wild.
Yeah.
And I didn't even instigate the situation. I was just sitting there.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
no, right.
Do you know what I mean?
We saw
To be
it.
honest with you, I asked Demi for a free drink. She gave me a drink. And, that was the situation. It all went crazy.
So it got blown out of
It
proportion.
got, yeah, and I was
Okay.
like, all right. So when it all calmed down, Tierney then spoke to me, and I was like, fair enough. Because when I went in there, everyone didn't like me. So I was like, okay,
I don't know about everyone, but we know one or two.
Yeah,
We'll get
one in
into that.
particular. We'll get into that. So I was like, we're just chatting, just talking. And then, like a lot, exes come in, it all gets a bit crazy. And I was like, you know what? It's time for breakfast in bed.
No big deal.
It's time for breakfast in
I
bed.
don't think it's a big deal. I just think it's
Kind of it.
No, that's it.
Is it?
That's it. That's
It's a
it.
big deal.
That's
Yeah.
it. Well, we want to go back to Sydney. Sydney, first of all, we want to thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
I feel bad that it went down the way it did,
Same.
and that ultimately got eliminated. I don't know how much you can talk about the future. I know there's some people that are coming back. I don't know if you're one of the ones that's coming back, but do you have any parting words? Anything
Any
you wanna
parting
say?
words?
Yes, get off your chest.
Honestly, I don't know. I just don't really like the way this last episode was kind of set out to be. I mean, for myself, I was very happy to go home. I had gone around kind of mentioning to people that, I'm not into it anymore. I'm ready to go type thing. They did kind of make me seem a bit more pissed off than I actually was. But I mean, that's just the name of the game. They need to make a show, and that's that.
Yeah.
Okay, well there it is.
Well, I am happy to see and hear how you handled it. I would have done a little bit differently, but to each his own. And girl, I wish you the best.
Yeah.
And
Thank you.
deserve some
Yeah,
real love, girl.
For sure, and she can make her own breakfast.
Yeah.
Give it up for
Make my own
Sydney.
breakfast. I'll make you breakfast. I'll make anyone breakfast.
Hey, breakfast all around.
Oh, Sydney, I miss you.
Yeah.
I miss you too, buddy.
Thank you so much, Sydney. We appreciate you joining us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.
All right. So breaking down this episode after the breakfast, there was some other stuff that went down. We do see that Tyler and Danny are vibing.
Loving it. I'm here for it.
Jack isn't too happy about it.
Well, sorry, Jack. You shouldn't have hopped in the bed with Marlon.
Right. And then we see that the X alarm, goes off.
Yes.
And so it's for Jack. We see Jimmy and we see for Marlon.
Right.
And we were kind of watching and we were like, oh, this is for
Why?
Marlon. This is for
Right,
Marlon.
right.
This is definitely for Marlon. And sure enough,
Yeah.
one of Marlon's ex shows up and it's Todd.
Todd. Hey, Todd.
Why are you excited? This is what I want to know.
Oh, you missed it.
Oh, yeah.
I know Todd.
She knows Todd.
Yeah, me and Todd are cool.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, not really. He don't know it yet, but I'm
Right.
gonna let him know.
You don't know.
I'm
if they're cool.
confused.
Right.
Okay.
So,
It's
right.
okay.
Todd talks about getting ghosted by Marlon. So I want to go back to our guy, Sam here. So Marlon, there's a lot that went on with Marlon so far this season. He seems like, a lot of people like him. They say he's really attractive. He seems like he has a cool personality. We've had him on the show via Skype. He seemed like a really nice guy. Do you think that he's misunderstood, or do you think that, what do you think about Marlon?
The thing is, I love Marlon as well, as much as you guys do. But he does spread his options quite wide.
He puts the net out.
He puts the net out.
Okay.
And there's a lot of fish in Marlon's net. And I don't know, if he wants a trout or a cod.
Right.
There's all the fish going on. So
A trout in a cod.
to be honest with you, that's the
I was
thing
thinking
with
more
him.
like a brunette, a blonde, long hair, short hair.
What brunette
muscles,
fish do
no
you know?
muscles.
We're talking fish here. Stay on the fish.
Okay.
So he just cast out the broad
He
net.
does cast that lot, and I just feel like he doesn't really know where what fish he's gonna go for.
Got
Okay.
it. Got it. Okay.
I love this fish talk.
Right. No,
God.
of course.
Stick with that.
So it definitely gets down to, we go to the Son of Secrets. And I really want to talk to you about this because...
Really? Do you really?
Yes.
He doesn't give a fuck.
Really. Because I want to... obviously, you came in as Georgia's ex, right?
Yeah.
And,
I mean, we should start from the
I know.
beginning.
Yeah.
So
Kind
that's what
of-
I'm getting to.
okay.
That's what I'm getting to.
Okay.
So I want to start at the beginning. So how did you and Georgia meet? I believe you met in the show. Correct me if I'm wrong. But go from there.
Yeah, so we met on Love Island, and then we end up quitting the show together,
Yeah.
and then lived together for 3 months, and then a load of
Yeah.
stuff went down. We don't have to relive that.
What's that?
We will in a minute, though.
Give us a synopsis.
Synopsis is there's rumours that she cheated, and there's rumours I sold this and all that sort
Yeah.
of stuff.
Right,
It's
right.
all a bit up in the air.
Right.
The things that the thing is that everyone thinks like I sold some stories and I made loads of money. I didn't. I
You did
didn't. I
not.
don't even
Right.
really remember the situation. To be honest, I really don't. All I wanted was the truth to come out, and that
Right.
was it. Right?
Okay.
I've heard
So you
cheating.
didn't like sell, or you didn't like tell these media
Because
platforms?
Callum came on the show and
Yeah.
said, well, how else did they get the text messages if not from Sam?
The thing is, it's like when it all went down, I was like, okay, let's just relax the situation.
Yeah.
And then like the press in the UK is very different to the
Yes,
USA.
it
Like
is.
they really like jump on reality
Yeah,
TV.
here we don't give a fuck.
Yeah, so like I left it, and then like she commented, she was like, "Oh no, nothing happened," blah blah. And I was
Right.
like, I feel like I had to have my say.
something.
So I had my say, but it wasn't like a money monetizing situation. It was just like, this is what happened. I feel like she cheated. End of story, and that was it.
Okay.
And why did you feel like she cheated?
Well, the situation is that she went round to her ex's house while she was with me.
Okay.
Right.
I don't know what happened. I wasn't there.
I mean,
So do you like? So you didn't like the fact that she cheated?
Well, no. Who likes
Who
that?
would like that?
I mean, well, if we're gonna sit here and really bash cheaters, I feel like we can't really do that because right now Sam is kind of flaunting a certain cheater, and it just kind of seems like maybe you like getting cheated on if that's the company you keep.
Oh, okay.
But is she lying though?
So the situation.
I don't know what's going on. I was out of that meeting. I was out of that production meeting. So I don't know what they're talking about.
Right, the current situation I'm in, well, obviously, X on the Peak happened a long time ago.
Right.
Yeah.
Me and Georgia happened a long time ago.
Right.
And we
Right.
move on and we grow. And I've forgiven every situation that
Right.
I've been in. Like,
Good.
Okay.
I'm
you let
very
it go.
supportive over Callum and Georgia. That's if that's a thing, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Right.
Okay.
100%. So I'm not involved in that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, that's like Callum going, oh, I'm not really happy.
Right.
Yeah.
With Georgia because she might have cheated or not. Do you know what I mean? You have to kind of just grow and
Okay.
move on. I'm not going to comment on the situation I'm on now,
Hmm.
but
But you're gonna keep two eyes open instead of one.
yeah, you always have to.
You definitely have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to.
So
Well, there we have it.
Speaking of two eyes, when going back to the Son of Secrets,
Right.
you had both eyes open because you really wanted some drama to go down.
I did actually. Yeah.
And it did not.
It didn't.
It was anti-drama.
It went so lovely.
And two moms showed up.
Yeah.
I know.
And it turned into like sipping tea and like emotions and I love yous came out. And I'm just wondering, were you pissed? Were you just like, this is some garbage? This show is whack? Like, what were you thinking?
So me and Niall, I don't know if you can see, we're in the corner.
Oh,
Yes.
you guys are
Yes.
loving
Yes.
this.
Oh, I saw
Loving
you.
the situation.
And we're like, here we go. This is all
The
going to go
moment-
off. This is going to go
right.
off. And it didn't. It went all lovely and romantic and the mums came in and it was all
Right.
fine. But like, I'm not going to be like, I did like drama in the house. But, you know, everyone does.
Yeah.
Sure.
And it didn't happen that way. And, you know, there's no point in me like hating on that. That's just
Right.
Well,
they're doing their thing.
I'm gonna speak on it because
Go
I
ahead.
loved it. I was here for the
Oh,
whole
yeah.
entire moment. Like, if honestly Sam wasn't here, I could have really got into it and really probably cried with them because I'm a love type of person. I love wins. You know, I want people to find
Yeah.
their soulmate, the person they're supposed to be with. Like, I'm all about that life.
Right.
So the fact that they all were able to have that moment and
Yeah.
express it in front of their moms, because
But it wasn't all about that. I mean, there was a little bit of drama amongst the moms. Let's talk about
The
the
moms
fact
did
that
call him out
Sharon
on
was
shit.
not feeling Callum
Yeah.
At first.
At first was not feeling him. The fact that Georgia admits to cheating in the past, so
Yeah.
we've always looked at Callum as being the one that
Right.
was the bad boy, but she's got her demons too in her closet. So a little things came out, but it's nothing enough to be like, okay, I hate
Right.
either one of them.
Well, look, they've met
They met their match. That's it.
So I'm here for it all the way.
Karma
Cute.
is real.
Word. And I remember when we were watching it, you were commenting because you're like, oh, that's Sharon. I know Sharon.
Sharon, yeah, Sharon's lovely.
Sharon's lovely.
She's lovely.
That was funny. So after that, we some other things went down. That's when we see, and according to, I don't know if this is going to end up in the news and gossip, but we see
not.
that. Okay. So we
There's no
see.
news and gossip.
Oh, okay.
Well, we got a little tea, but
So we see
can all
that
laugh later.
we see that Ryan and Magdalena left, and it was weird.
The
So we
weirdest
talk about
thing.
the tea then?
Let's
Oh, go ahead.
talk
Since
about
I got it.
Go into it.
Let's go at it.
Oh, Magdalena, girl with the hoops. Okay, girl. First of all, she wanted to take to her story asking, because I guess everyone has been asking her and Ryan, where have they been?
Oh, hold on a second.
Who is
Steph,
everyone?
Can you
News
put
and
the news and
gossip.
gossip music, please? Because
Right.
this is like breaking news.
Let me see. My phone on 6%. Let me see if it's still on 6%, so we somewhere.
Okay.
All right. So apparently, you guys, I'm laughing because this shit is just too funny. All right. Magdalena's over here in her bed with Ryan. They're over here talking about, oh, I know everyone's been asking where we are, and we're over here like,
Who asked?
Who said what? Who said that? Who said that? You said that?
Are you present?
And apparently that they left last episode and they wanted to show it this episode, but I don't even think they showed it this episode. So I don't know what she's talking about. Did you guys see them leave?
It was a little kiss goodbye.
Yeah.
So anyway, they ended up leaving the show. She was just saying that they're doing great, they're doing well. Well, girl, we ain't cared since you came up in the building. So I'm so glad that you and Ryan are doing okay because we did have Ryan on here and he was amazing.
did.
He was a sweet Midwest guy. I was over here saying he could do better, but Magdalena, I'm here for it. As long as the family can stay together, I'm here for it. So yeah, that's the news and gossip. She over here said that they left and we didn't really care.
She also said that she was gonna start doing her after shows too, right?
Oh.
She was talking
That
about
was
she
another thing, yeah.
That was Cynthia. Oh, I
Yes,
missed that.
because
She's
she has
doing-
all the
she has-
juicy gossips, even though
Right.
she's
She's
outside
gonna
the
do
house.
one every
They're
single
all
week.
doing the
What juicy gossip,
Yeah, okay.
girl? If you wasn't in the
Gossip.
house, how you gonna
How
start
you
a
got? You
tea?
had no tea when you were in the house. You had no
Right.
tea.
She said she's gonna do them every single week
Yes,
because she
Akilah,
comes
you
back
better-
Can
the
we?
following
Okay.
week.
Yep, girl.
She said she comes back the following. They come back the following week.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So she's
maybe
gonna
we'll
be
get some
doing
answers?
maybe.
I
don't
want
know.
to piggyback off the whole shows that the casts are doing. Remember last time when we had Callum on, I brought up Demi talking about the situation when Sam came into the house.
Oh, okay. Right.
And we wanted your take on it, Sam, because Callum gave us a whole different one. So the day you come into the house,
Yeah.
what was that like? Can you walk us through that when you come in? Because Demi says that everyone was like grilling you to the point where production had to step in.
Yeah, it was really weird. So, like, I had a little date with Georgia, and to be honest with you, it went all right. It was like...
It seemed good.
It was fine. It was like, you did what you did, I did what I made. Let's just go into the house and we'll go our separate ways and
Yeah.
you enjoy Callum. And then, like, I was like, do you know what? You can introduce me to the girls. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? And she was like, yeah, all right. And then we went in there and then it just all went, like, weird. I was like, this
Right.
is the weirdest situation I've ever been in. Like,
Yeah.
Callum's sitting there with a vest on, no T-shirt. I'm like, what's going on here?
Right.
And yeah, I mean, to be honest, when you say everyone was grilling me, it was Callum, wasn't it? Really?
Okay.
Okay.
It really
Like,
was, right.
Realistically, everyone didn't really know what to do.
What were
Right.
your intentions coming into this
Right.
house, let alone being on an American reality show? Like,
Yeah.
what were your thoughts coming into this show, and what were your intentions?
Well, obviously, I knew I was an ex, so I knew there'd be like an awkward situation, and I had an idea it might be Georgia. And do you know what? Like in England, we weren't cool, we weren't talking. It was like a really sour situation. I was like, do you know what? We go to the same events all the time.
Yeah.
Might be nice to just draw a line under it and it'll be fine. So that was
Yeah.
one intention.
Yeah.
And obviously the other intention was I was single, so I was looking for someone.
Yeah.
So did you know that she was gonna be that upset when you came into the house? Because it seemed like, okay, when you guys first met up, it was like fine. It was
Yeah.
like, okay, we're gonna go into the situation. But then once the drink started flowing, she got really upset, super defensive, calling you,
Manipulative.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
word.
Yeah.
I
That
mean,
word.
manipulative.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, so I don't understand how it went from us being cool in the hot tub, like, okay, we're going to be friends and you go do your thing, I'll do my thing, to going in there. And, like, obviously, I guess Callum fueled that a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
You don't
Absolutely.
think that she ever had a problem with you getting to know any of the other girls?
I think that was it.
But what did she expect? Like, do you know what I mean? I'm going to come in there. I said to her in the hot tub, like, look, all right, what's the thing with you and Callum? Okay, cool, you do your thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember saying to her, I said, look, if you can introduce me to some of the girls, we'll be cool. She'd be like, all right, fine. I remember that conversation. Do you know what I mean? It was like, it wasn't,
Yeah.
it was quite a normal conversation. So what did you expect? I was going to go in there and go, oh no, I'm just going to go and sit in the corner. Of course I'm
Right.
going to go chat to all the girls.
Right.
That's what I do.
Exactly.
That's what I do.
Was there
You are
any?
personality.
Was there any other girl that you thought about? If I mean, obviously it was Tyranny in this moment in time. Was there anybody else that you thought, okay, maybe I can try, like, you know, maybe Allie for a moment?
I don't know if Ali was an option. Like, I talked to Niall quite early on, which I don't know if it showed that or not. But I did
Okay.
talk to him early on. We were just chatting like normal. Because
Yeah.
it was like the point where I'd just come in. He didn't really know. He was kind of friends with Callum. But I'd come in and like I wanted to have a laugh as well, and obviously
Yeah.
he's a fun person, so
Okay.
we started connected like quite quickly, and then he started to kind of use me as someone he'd come to for advice for Ali. So
Got
I don't
you.
think it sort of quickly went to okay, like I'm gonna help you with her rather than go for her. So
Yeah.
in my mind I was like, okay, Tierney, or if someone else turns up,
Wow.
which I'm sure maybe you'll find out at some point.
I'm sure.
Okay. Well, there it is.
Well, Tyranny was liking what she
Yeah.
was, you know,
She
singing and
was.
receiving.
I'm curious to
that,
see
yes.
how that goes
Yeah.
going forward, because I feel like Tyranny just wants to have an ex,
wants
just to have
Yeah.
some drama
Yes.
surrounded about her. That's
Yes.
just my opinion.
Right.
But
Yeah.
we see that there was a little coming together with Demi and Adore because
Yeah, well, that was the right thing to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Because Adore, Danny, wanted to start a relationship or feel things out with Tyler. So
Right.
I think that was the best way to go about it, especially because Tyler meant so much to Demi.
Yeah.
So, you know, their friendship is true. They know what to do. They know the right steps they have to take to really start to talk to one of their best friends' exes.
And it
Like,
shows how close they are because Tyler's not just an ordinary ex off the street. Like this
Right.
is someone who's been through.
I mean, I
her
would never,
transitions. Like that's what I'm
but-
saying. I'm like, this is that's growth.
Yeah, for sure. We did see that there was an ice ceremony this particular
Right.
episode. And so during the ice ceremony, we saw that Nicole said she was in love with
Right.
Ashley. She did get called out by
I kind of
moving on
want to
too
know
quickly.
real quick.
Yeah, she got called out. I do like the fact she got called out moving too quickly. What did you say? You
I
wanted to-
kind of wanted to know real quick, since we were talking about people dating other exes, have you ever had any of your exes date any of your friends?
Yeah.
I don't think I have.
Really?
Wow.
I don't think I have. But I also think it's totally okay.
Really?
Yeah, 100%. Like,
Wow.
if you talk to the person and, like, do you know what I mean? You have the conversation, which you can do in that house.
Okay.
Then what's the problem?
It's really weird.
We're
Wow.
on, it's X on the peak.
It's really weird.
So when I first came in there and everyone was, like, not happy with me at all.
Right.
Because, you know, they'd had time with Georgia and Callum.
I mean, you was iced out. And you
I was
wasn't
iced
even
out.
on it.
You know, and everyone thought I was going home. I was like, I'm not.
Yeah. You figured
Yeah.
that out really well.
Yeah, I know. Do you know what I mean? So, like, basically, we're like, forget the X on the peak thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you talk to someone and you think, you know, I like that person, why not? What? Tell me, actually, the two, because I've seen episodes of you two. I don't know what you're talking about. You know, you shouldn't go with someone's
Right.
ex if it's their friend.
Right.
What's the reason there?
Because, like, this is someone that we have put our time into. We have gone through these emotions. We've gone through
Like, I didn't fix up this hot mess for you to go and benefit off of him.
Yeah.
benefit. I mean, I don't think any of my exes could ever benefit you, girl. But all I'm saying is, it's just the fact of the matter is, it's like, you know, if your friend really gone through
Right.
some situations with this ex, like, why the heck, A, would you want your friend to date that
True.
person?
I would never let you
And then
date them. I'm
B,
saving
it's like,
you.
how could you see your ex with your friend?
Yeah, that's
Like,
really
that's
weird.
just not
How close
normal.
you
That's
are
just
as
not
friends.
normal.
Yeah, it depends how close you are.
Do you
as friends.
have real friends now?
But what about if that person just happens, it didn't work with you guys, he put you through a lot of shit, you put him through a lot of shit.
If it was a
whatever.
one-night stand, then okay.
Yeah, no, it's a relationship.
Okay.
And it just turns out that your friend just clicks with your ex.
Well,
and
that's
it's just
not
the
my
way it
friend.
is.
Nah.
But yeah, but
She is cut off.
yeah.
Goodbye.
Yeah, and I hope it works out because
Okay.
the friendship ended, so that shit better work out.
Something should work from that.
This is how it goes
Maybe,
down.
maybe,
Yeah.
maybe it's the reality star life because everyone be bouncing from everyone to everyone.
No, wait. Reality people do like toss each other around this little
Right.
incestuous pool.
No, they don't.
They absolutely.
They do.
You better
Hold
shut
on.
your mouth
Hold on.
right now because
That's why
you're.
this show exists. Y'all been
No,
jumping and hopping.
Sam, you got your foot in that pond, so
Yes.
stop it.
No.
Time out. So it does happen. And we cover reality shows, and we've
Yeah.
covered it
We
for the
see
last
it. Y'all
4
nasty.
years.
I
and
mean,
we
from
see it
Are You the
happens.
One to
Yeah.
Ex on the Beach.
Everything.
Yeah, it happens.
It does.
But I do think it's possibly a different perspective in the UK.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, maybe.
you know, what they're saying is very true here.
Yeah.
Like, you just don't cross. Like, I lost my best friend just from talking to his ex from 4 years ago and not telling him. Like, it was like 9th grade. Like, they were together. Like, high school.
That's different.
Well,
But I'm just saying, like, I'm just
code.
saying how deep it can go.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I should have told him. I didn't tell him.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying this is how it rolls here in the
Right.
States.
but I mean,
so it's probably different. with
Love
the Queen.
Island, y'all.
Or
be
maybe it's just
taking-
different for Sam because that shit is.
No, but maybe, like
Or maybe Sam.
maybe it's just me. But like at the end of the day, I went in there as a single. So everyone at that point was friends with Georgia.
Right.
So am I just going to go in there
Regardless, yeah.
and just not talk to any girl?
Right.
Agreed.
Well, that's
Because
not like
she was
you,
friends with
yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
She was
No,
friends
no,
with
of course, I get it, and that show is different.
And that's
from the real
different.
world.
Yeah, in the
It's
real
It's different
world.
from the real world.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
you
we
wouldn't
get
want
it.
your best friend dating your ex,
That's what
Right,
I'm saying.
right.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Don't lie.
Ideally not. Ideally not.
Okay.
I did. So at the end of the ice ceremony, it was between Sydney and Jakk, and they called Callum and Tyranny to break the tie, and ultimately, they still was a tie, so
Yeah.
they both had to go home. And
Jeez.
I don't think any of us were sad about that.
No.
No.
Did you feel with the how? Oh, so we lost him.
Oh, yeah, go on. No, yeah, it's
He
fine.
forgot he's on the interview.
That's not real.
I gotta talk to my ex because my friend is dating.
Don't talk, right.
So I gotta see how that's going.
No, I'm just
Oh,
telling
my
I'm telling all my friends that it's okay to date my ex.
Yeah, that's it.
Exes are available, y'all.
Yeah,
It's all good. It's all good. All right, so we're gonna go to our special segment. It's Minute with Uncle Lim time. Yes.
Yay.
And this one is dedicated to my boy Sam.
Ooh.
Oh, brilliant.
So it's dedicated to my boy Sam.
Yeah, I'm ready.
So Sam, I have to give it up to you. You came in as an ex. You had to see your ex fall in love with Callum. You tried to spark things with another ex that was free. You got yelled at. Then you make it with Tyranny, with soft-boiled eggs and flowers that grow in the snow. Tried to let her know that he's not into anything serious, and then has to see his ex proclaim her love to their next in front of Miss Sharon. He deserves a medal. Sam deserves a gold one. Better yet, a trophy. Either way, Sam deserves to find love on the X, on the beach, on the peak, or otherwise.
Or any other hill.
And
That
that's
you
all
have to claim.
And that's all I have to say.
Yes!
Cheers to Sam.
Funny
Cheers to Sam. All right, so
That was great.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Let's get into predictions. Let's do that.
Let's do it.
Start over there.
Time.
AfterBuzz TV predictions.
All right, so I predict first thing, Tyranny's gonna have an X next episode. I also, based on the previews, our boy Sam here is jumping off of a cliff or like bungee jumping or
I
something.
could never.
And so I don't know why. I don't know if it's a dare or if it's like, you know, an ex is coming and he's just like, I gotta go. He just jumps off. Like, I don't know. But I think there's gonna be some stuff that goes on with you. Like it's gonna get really real.
I hope so.
I also believe that, again, based on the previews, that the paradise between Callum and Georgia is no more.
True.
There's some trouble there. So I feel like even after that big moment with their moms
Yeah.
and professing love and I'm your girlfriend and boyfriend and all that kind of stuff, I think there's going to be some problems.
Right.
So,
Well, relationships are not perfect.
Right.
Within the first year, you're going to be finding a lot of different things out about the people and who they are and
For
how they
sure.
act and, you know, how it's going to
Yeah.
be. So they're going to be fine. At the end of the day, they're going to just have a bump in the road. So they're going to be good. It's just, you know, one of
Yeah.
them little speed bumps. But they're going to make it through. So that's what I predict because I'm here for them.
okay.
And Sam, I hope you do find more connections in the situation.
Thank you.
I hope Tyranny's ex does come in. I feel like you both are just trying to
I
find
wanna
love
have
with
an
each
ex.
other, but like the breakfast plate went left, you know.
Wait, who do you think is more into who at this current situation?
Oh,
I'm
Tyranny is.
Are you
Tyranny,
kidding?
for sure.
Is into you.
Really?
Yeah. I mean,
a real
you
question.
kept it real with her, and that's what I'm going to give
That's it.
Sam right now.
Yeah.
You kept it
Yeah.
all the way
Said
real
what
with
it
her,
is.
saying you couldn't go visit her. You wouldn't go all that way to visit her. And, you know, that's some real shit. So that
Over
shows that
breakfast.
you're
Say
real.
it now, and try to play, and then like
Right.
later,
Yeah.
it's like you said.
Yeah,
No,
so,
I
you
didn't.
know,
This is the last breakfast in bed you'll ever have.
So sad. But you know, more predictions. I really can't say. I'll just let y'all know how I feel next week. How about that?
Okay. Boom.
Yeah, they didn't give us much to really
Yeah,
go
they
off of this
didn't.
week, but you know, I agree with everything y'all are saying. But I also think Todd is about to turn up in that house. Marlon, Todd,
Yes.
like
Oh,
that,
yeah.
You're
I was like,
right.
that is
Todd.
a
Yeah,
triangle
that's a
that
good
I
one.
want to just
Yeah.
just sizzle
I
and
want
pop,
to stir
and
that
they're
one
all
up.
just type A's. So I'm just like, give me sass, give me shade. Demi's gonna come correct. Todd is gonna come correct. His bandana was fierce, so I'm just ready for what else he's got. I was here for that little tribal print, but yeah, I mean everything else is gonna be cool. Sam, I feel like you're gonna get a lot more like airtime that next one because I feel like we're either missing another ex from you, or Tyranny's gonna have the ex to just kind of get
The
her.
question is, I did a bungee jump.
Yeah.
But the question is, who did I do a
Do
bungee jump
it.
with?
That's what I
Because I
was
wasn't-
gonna. Yeah,
I wasn't
yeah.
on my
I
own.
heard
I
someone
wasn't on
else.
my own.
Someone was like
I'm so
screaming.
Saw that.
Shit.
I saw that.
So,
All right, well, we gonna have to see.
I don't know.
We'll
That's
see.
a good one.
We'll see.
Okay, well, ditto. Yeah,
All of that.
yeah, all of that. I
Oh.
want some drama. I'm
Yes.
tired of the connections. It's not even front. It's
Okay.
just fight.
For sure.
You're funny.
Sam, we got one more minute. Is there anything else you want to get off your chest about what's going on the show, or anything you just want to talk? I mean, you're here in LA.
Right.
He's got his boy with him. You can't see him.
Yeah, Adam's
It's
here.
Adam from Love Island,
Love
you
He's
Island.
here,
guys.
hanging out with us.
The playboy himself.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm surprised he was so nice.
Yeah, anything get off your chest?
No, do you know what? I had a great time on the show. There's a lot more to come from me. And yeah, I don't know what it looks like from my point of view, but I honestly wish like my exes all the best. That's the main thing. But the number one person in this situation is myself.
Oh,
Exactly. I see. No, be real. That's it.
Yeah, number one person is myself, and that's what I continue to do. I always said I just tried to find the best like connection in there.
all right.
Maybe it happened in there. Maybe it's gonna happen outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I guess we gonna
Let's
see how
make
this
it
plays out.
We gon' see. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been our show. Shout out to our guest, Sam.
Woo!
Holding it down.
All the way.
All the way from London.
And
All the
Sydney
way.
from
All the way.
earlier.
Yes, give it up for Sydney.
Yes,
Joining us via Skype, holding it down. Yeah, this was a great show. It was a great
Yes,
show. I'm really excited. Next week is going to be another banger.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we got another guest next week.
More
Y'all don't
drama
go
that's
anywhere.
going down. So yeah, I've been your host, Lim Gonsalves, and my birthday's tomorrow.
Happy
So,
birthday, Uncle Em.
I'm gonna let y'all know my Cash App is Lim Gonsalves,
I'm gonna request money.
LEMGONSALV. You gonna request money?
I know you
That's
shot
wrong.
that commercial.
That's wrong. That's wrong.
I'm about to be
I'm
spending
just
money
saying.
at your dinner, so I'm gonna need you to
Anyway,
just.
yeah, and
What?
ladies, I changed up my Instagram and my
Yes, with
social
that-
media.
Oh, really?
That voice.
It
Where'd
is
that come
now
from?
What is it?
at Uncle Lim.
Wow.
I'm embracing it. It's going down. So
That's
find
right.
me at Uncle Lim. I'm just saying, Uncle Lim on
I'm here for
Instagram, Uncle_Lim on Twitter. That's where we at. I'm embracing
There
it
it
in
is.
2020. It's going down. Sinse, where you at?
Mine ain't never gonna change. I'm gonna let you know right now. It's to say don't play. It goes down every day. Okay. Make sure you guys check me out. Follow. If you guys have any comments, let me know so I can spill it next week. Okay. Come on, y'all.
Likewise, my Instagram, my social media is still my name, my whole government, Akilah Ffriend with 2 Fs. 2 Fs. So just add me and let's chat.
Yeah, and you guys can check me out everywhere at Melody_Rose.
Yeah, and until next week, Sam.
Where you at?
Tell them
Oh,
where you at.
if you do you know what? This is very important. This is what everyone
Oh
needs
my
to hear.
God.
To be honest, thank you for giving me that platform. Yeah, if you want to follow me, Sam Robert Bird on Instagram, and also my new song Run to You is coming out on the 7th of February. So make sure you download that, stream it on Spotify and Apple Play. It's an absolute banger. Thank you very much.
And is that a new tattoo?
It's a new tattoo, yeah.
It says
Two
run
new-
to you on it.
Run to you.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
That's dope. That's advertising right there.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
advertising.
committed to this.
I love
I'm
it.
gonna get Uncle Lim on my neck.
No,
I'm
don't
gonna
do
have
that. Don't do
that
it.
next week. It's going down. All right, y'all. We'll see you next week. Peace.
Our
Bye.
founder, Keven Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.